George Clooney. Yeah, he's cool now, but he had a mullet back then. Dude. See, I'm telling you, my first records came out at the same time Seinfeld was popular. Nobody gave Jerry Seinfeld shit about his mullet. What do you mean? That's Keith Urban. That's scary on a whole bunch of levels. Mullet but cute. Even metal goes mullet. That's Vince Gill. Yeah, he had a mullet. See, Mel, I think Mel kind of started it all. I think Mel was the one with the mullet. I never, with the whole short on the sides and the long in the back and the poofiness, I never actually technically had that exact hairstyle. It was like a totally different kind of thing. It wasn't nearly as poofy and, you know, messed up as that. Billy, you son of a bitch. Just remember, there's a fine line between humor and unemployment, okay, Billy? Good God. I'm busted, whatever. Well, back when I looked like that, we were out on this really long, 15-month long world tour for my first album. We used to call them albums. And I used to write songs on those tours all the time because I wanted to have material ready for the next record. And I wasn't much of a partier, so I had a lot of free time in between shows. So I would write songs, and I think I've run into a lot of other songwriters who have the same experience, which is that for me the music almost always comes first. So much so that sometimes I can have like an entire finished piece of music without an idea. Cell phone busted. You're so busted. Unless that's for me, you're busted. So I would always, even to this day, I tend to write the music first and then I fit the lyrics to the music. And I was working on this one song, and I really liked the song, and I knew that I wanted it to be a girl's name because every rock singer has to have at least one song with a girl's name. It's the law. And all I had a little bit of the lyric in the chorus. So I had this melody that went. Got to make it turn around. So I knew it was sad. I knew the bitch left me. But I wanted a girl's name. I wanted a girl's name. And I needed it to be just right. I needed it to be sort of a beautiful sounding name. You know, it couldn't be like Clarissa. No offense to the Clarissas in the audience, but you know, there's some names that are just really beautiful. So the band and I were down, we were flying in Texas somewhere, and we just played a show the night before, tons of one-nighters, and we were all sort of sprawled out in the back of the plane. Pardon me. Mexican food. And the flight attendant, who we used to call stewardesses, still a history lesson for you guys. She was coming down the aisle, and we were all sort of like exhausted, and I noticed her name tag. Her name tag was Angelia. And I said, wow, that's a really, really pretty name. Angelia, that's really pretty. And she said, actually, it's Angelia. And I remember going, and I grabbed this notepad I always carry with me, and I wrote her name down. I circled the A so I'd remember how to pronounce it. And so that's really the story with this song. This is a song about a girl who served me a ginger ale. And it's called Angelia. Memories of you and me tumble inside my head, the way that we